I'm Mike from Pentimento.
I'm Vinny from Pentimento.
I'm Jerry from Pentimento.
And these are a few of our favorite things.
I was a headless horseman once. It was a homemade costume, and I just had like a huge thing of foam over the top of my head. It was awkward but fun.
When I was 13, this little record called Follow the Leader came out by a band called Korn that I really liked. It had this hit single called Freak on a Leash, and I was that for Halloween, complete with a dog collar and a pair of my mother's pantyhose that I cut the middle out of to wear over my arms. Whatever, I was partying.
I was the White Power Ranger every year, pretty much from about 2nd grade to my first year in college.
Tour prank? Okay, back in 2007, Vinny and I had an old band, and Jerry was in an old band, and we were on tour together before Pentimento was a thing. And we woke up like super early one morning and covered their windshield with spitballs. And they didn't think that was very funny, but we did. And they like froze to the windshield, which was, I guess, pretty shitty on our part, but we were just kids and we didn't know any better. So that's my favorite tour prank, I think.
I think on that same tour when we were 17, I was running, we were playing football, it was really cold out, I got a bloody nose, and at this point we were like, yo, how can we turn this into a funny scenario? So I pretended like Mike punched me in the face, and we got into like an altercation. Jerry and his band had no idea what was going on. They thought like we were self-imploding like in a parking lot in Massachusetts. It was bad. I was talking about his mom, I had a bloody nose. They were freaked out. I thought it was hilarious.
Jasmine.
Jasmine is the hottest one.
I love Jasmine.
Every
Let's have a
night
conversation about this.
I think she's probably, I'm sure they're all a little young, but Ariel is pretty hot.
No, dude, Jasmine is the holy grail.
She is the hottest one.
Jasmine is case closed. Next question. Next question. I like one. So our Twitter account is Pentimento NY, but everyone thinks it's Pentimentoni. So everyone thinks that there's a Tony in our band. So whenever somebody doesn't like someone in our band, we just say it's Tony's fault. Tony. So there is no Tony. So that's a rumor.
I liked the one about the time that we had somebody like plug in their iPhone to play that Call Me Maybe song before a set of ours in Buffalo, and then all of a sudden the internet just decided that we actually covered Call Me Maybe at this particular show, when all it really was like a minute of that song that played before our set. So that was that, but I like to think that we covered it because that's my favorite song. So Batman. Just don't even ask the other guys because there's no other. Batman.
Next question.
Yep, thank you.
Oh, mine's Kelly Clarkson, that one jam, what's that one Kelly Clarkson song? Since you've been gone. I've seen that one a lot. I did not feel for the first time, slowing on, yeah. No, that's the one, that's mine.
I like to try to sing that one. I don't know if it's Whitney Houston, I'm pretty sure. It may not be her original. I think it was a Dolly Parton song first, if I'm not mistaken, but that one was just like,
And I'm probably guilty for Mariah Carey.
oh, absolutely, right there.
Yeah, that's
all right, case closed.
All I can think of is...
Big dogs, huh? Well, see you later.
That's a good one. I think my favorite is,
we just become best friends.
Yep. That's a good one. I like that movie Hot Rod a lot, and I think my favorite part is Bill Hader is sitting on a back deck with Rod, and the other guy is just, the scene is just, all he's doing is like high-fiving them over and over for no reason. He's just high-fiving both of them, and then he just goes, and that is how it's done. And I just thought that was super genius, and that's my favorite part of it.
We also say, from that movie Home Alone, we say all the time, you are what the French call
laissez compétent. That's it. a
And
good
then
one.
you can fill in whatever you want. You're what the French call, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
These are tough questions.
Do you ever find yourself strangely attracted to Bugs Bunny when she put on lipstick and a dress?
No.
She was the president. She'd be bigger.
I consider Jasmine to be a cartoon, and since I'm a committed type of a guy, I'm staying true to Jasmine. So.
I'm pretty down with Ren and Stimpy. I'm gonna say that's my answer.
Yeah.
Legends of the Hidden Temple has a pretty sick theme song. It's got like a breakdown in it.
That 70s show.
I like Full House.
It's a good one. Definitely the one of the girl in the clown mask doing the dance to all the single ladies, and then she just smacks her head on a television. That's probably my favorite.
You can watch that over and over.
It never gets old.
I mean, I feel bad for her, but she laughs afterwards, so I don't feel so bad.
It was just great. It's like the most hideous clown mask on. Beyonce is fine. She is probably the human equivalent to Jasmine. And so there's just so much to appreciate about that video in itself. That's my answer. I'm Mike from Pentimento, and Pup Fresh is fresher than my friend Vinny.
Nice.
Terrible. It's bad.
I'm Vinny from Pentimento. Pup Fresh is fresher. And no sneakers.
Yeah.
Dirty as hell.
Dirty as hell.